from cancer.
Okay.
So, Navlet, it's over to you again.
All right. So Mr. CJ wanted me to play this. He wants to have a little discussion on it. And then we'll go in at 10:30 with that, where she's going to talk about the skincare and how she markets it. So it'll be an eye opener for all of us here. Let me do this. Let me go back to sharing my screen. So she leads with skincare, which is great. All right.
An identity, that is what determines which kind of life you will belong to. You are not what you do occasionally. You are the result of what you do consistently. Someone who wakes up early once is not a disciplined person, but someone who wakes up early every day, regardless of weather, regardless of how late they slept the night before, that person is establishing the nervous system of a leader. And the important thing is, you don't need to do anything grand to start rewriting your habits. You just need one small right action, repeated with absolute awareness. Destiny is not predetermined. It is programmed by micro behaviors. Do you choose to snooze your alarm and sleep for 15 more minutes, or do you jump up and step out of bed? Do you open social media while your mind is still foggy, or do you open a notes page and write down 3 priorities for the day? Do you slump in front of the screen with your phone in hand, or do you stand up, take a breath, and return to your unfinished task? These aren't just temporary choices. They are code that directly programs the neural architecture of your brain. And over time, they define who you are. No behavior, however small, is neutral. It either brings you closer to the person you want to become or pulls you back toward the version you're trying to outgrow. You don't repeat an action just because it fits your schedule. You repeat it because it affirms your identity. A person who writes every day, even just a paragraph, is affirming the identity of a creator. A person who tidies their workspace before starting is restoring order to their internal world. A person who exercises for just 15 minutes each morning is planting a message into their subconscious. I am worth caring for. I am important enough to invest in myself. A habit is not something you try to maintain. A habit is something you allow to define you. And you cannot build lasting habits if you keep treating each day as a game of whim and chance. People without a clear habit system tend to live by emotion. And so their life outcomes fluctuate as unpredictably as their feelings. But successful people don't rely on feelings. They rely on structure. Habits are the core structure that keeps them grounded when everything around them shifts. If you're struggling with low motivation, stop chasing inspiration. Start building habits. Inspiration may come and go, but habits are what keep the engine running even when you feel like doing nothing at all. A person with the right habits doesn't need motivation to act. They act first, and then motivation gets activated. That's a reversed order that those stuck in inertia will never understand. You can start with simple principles. Wake up at the same hour every day. Write down 3 things to do before checking your phone. Read 10 pages of a book before going to bed. Focus for 45 uninterrupted minutes on a single task. Drink enough water. Don't eat after 8 p.m. Don't bring your phone into the bedroom. Each of these tiny behaviors isn't just about improving your life in some vague way. They are system commands entered into your brain to transform the entire way you operate. Here's the strange part. The more you repeat the right actions, the more worthy you feel of greater outcomes. And from that sense of worthiness, you begin to behave like someone with higher standards. You eat more consciously, you communicate more intentionally, your words carry more weight, you invest more deeply in learning. And then habits give birth to attitude. Attitude gives birth to choices. Choices give birth to results. Results reaffirm your identity. That loop, if run properly, will pull you into an entirely new trajectory of life you couldn't have imagined just months ago. Others won't understand why you've changed, but they will sense it in the way you show up. On time, in posture, in presence. They will begin to respond to you as someone trustworthy, respectable, worth learning from. And they won't be wrong, because you yourself are also responding to yourself in that same way. You begin to respect yourself more with every old bad habit you overcome. And that self-respect doesn't need anyone's validation. It is enough to fuel your momentum every single day. If you are truly serious about changing your destiny, stop asking, who will I become in the future? Instead, ask, what am I repeating today? Because your fate isn't located in what you hope for. It lives in the unconscious actions you repeat without thinking. Want to change your life? Don't start with a 5-year plan. Start with what you'll do the moment you finish reading this section. Because if you don't begin repeating something different today, then nothing will be different tomorrow. You weren't born with the right habits, but you can choose to build them and let them rebuild you bit by bit, day by day, until one day when someone asks you, how did you change so much? You'll simply smile and say, I just chose one small behavior. Then I repeated it until it reshaped my entire life. The mind is the most powerful tool you own, but only if you can control it. Otherwise, it will control you with outdated programs, limiting beliefs, and unconscious reflexes that you're not even aware of. Most people don't live rationally. They live according to thought habits. They react instead of taking initiative. They think they're choosing, but in reality, they're simply repeating old patterns shaped by fear, past wounds, or environmental conditioning. And then they wonder why, no matter how hard they try, life still runs in circles. The human mind never stops running, but that doesn't mean it's serving you. An untrained mind is a wild horse. It has power, but also a tendency to drag you off course if no one's holding the reins. Every thought that passes through your head leaves a trace. Repeat it long enough and it becomes a belief. And beliefs are the ultimate commanders behind every decision you make. If you believe you're not good enough, you will behave as if that's true. If you believe you're bound to fail, you'll sabotage yourself even while trying hard. No one is born with a clear mind, but everyone has the ability to train it. And the difference between someone who is conscious and someone who lives on autopilot lies exactly here. Who is in control? You, or the unconscious thoughts running through your mind. You cannot master what you do not observe. The first step to gaining control over your mind is learning to see what it's doing at every moment. What are you saying to yourself when you wake up, when you make a mistake, when you receive negative feedback, when you face an opportunity? If your inner dialogue is filled with phrases like, I'm not sure, I'm not good at this, I always have bad luck, or I know I'll fail, then you don't need anyone to stop you. You're already doing it yourself. The journey to mastering the mind begins with rewriting your internal language. No top athlete tells themselves I might lose before stepping into the arena. They repeat the right affirmations until it becomes embedded in their system. They reprogram their brain with the right language. You can do the same. Every morning, begin with a clear, positive declaration. Without using I wish or if only. Use the present tense. Be decisive. No ambiguity, because your brain doesn't differentiate between truth and fiction. It only obeys what gets repeated the most. That becomes its operating system. Thoughts are seeds, but you can't harvest fruit if you sow once and let the soil dry up. You have to water them through repetition, through concrete action, and through rejecting toxic thoughts the moment they arise. Every time you notice yourself thinking negatively, don't deny it. Look straight at it. Ask, is this thought based on truth or just an old reflex from a version of me I've chosen to outgrow? Then replace it with a statement that's active, affirmative, and directional. Repeat it. Write it down. Say it out loud. Turn the right message into your new default. No one has a strong mind without training. Just like muscles, the mind needs friction, challenge, and discomfort to grow. Create environments that push you past your limits. Meditate for 10 minutes each morning to clear mental clutter. Journal each evening to reflect on whether you've been thinking like a leader or a follower. Read books on strategic thinking, philosophy, psychology. Instead of consuming empty entertainment, put yourself in challenging conversations where you must argue against your own old beliefs. Your mind cannot be clear if it's drowning in excess information. Look at what you're consuming each day, not just with your mouth, but with your eyes, ears, and awareness. If you spend too much time reading negative news, scrolling through comparison-filled social media, absorbing complaints and fears from others, don't expect a calm mind. A strong mind starts with a clean mental environment. Guard your inputs like a gatekeeper. You wouldn't allow trash into your home, so don't let it into your mind. Focus is the clearest sign of a mind under control. And in today's world where distraction is the norm, the person who can focus deeply for 30 minutes is already outperforming most. Don't live like a phone with too many background apps running. Learn to close and shut them off completely. Keep only what's necessary. Each time you choose to focus on one single task, you're training your brain in the art of selection. And the person who knows what to focus on is the person who can steer their life with intention. You don't need to be a genius to control your mind. You just need consistency. Day by day, reset your internal language, clean your informational inputs. Focus on one right action, rewrite old stories with new narratives. This isn't the work of one evening. It's a system for living, where you no longer live by default, but by design. And that is where you begin to be truly free, not because life becomes easier, but because you no longer respond in the same old ways. You don't panic. You don't lose control easily. You don't let a fleeting emotion ruin an entire day. You move through chaos with inner clarity. You face adversity without losing direction. And you act not because you're being pushed, but because you know exactly what you're doing. No long-lasting success is built on a messy mind. The person who can master their mind is a person who can master their fate. And when you control what's happening inside, you no longer fear what happens outside. The world can't throw you off track because your compass is within. So starting today, don't live on
Okay, Mr. CJ, it's all yours. Mr. CJ?
Now that I tell you what, Mr. Napoleon Hill, he's dropping a lot of nuggets this morning. And I purposefully, intentionally wanted for the family to be absorbing, to be listening intently to Mr. Napoleon Hill this morning. So I'm going to ask you now to run it. One small behavioral change, which is where we're at this morning. We're at a crossroads. Many of us on the call this morning need to understand that we need to be moving in the direction of living our best life. And that will not happen if we hold on to old habits. So I'm going to ask you now that just to accommodate and facilitate, let's just play the tape. And I'm hoping, don't know how, but we need to have a conversation as a family. We can't do the same old, and expect different results. So go ahead, Novlet, and at the...
Right. We're running it until what time? Because Tammy comes on at 10:30. And I thought you said you wanted to have a discussion.
Yes, but there is more that needs to be brought out. Listen, let's is Tammy on the call with us?
Yes.
Or is it a...
No, she's on. She's ready to present. She's on.
I tell you what, public, I need for us to... We are here on this Labor Day morning. I'm gonna ask Tammy just to hold her presentation a little bit. We need to... How long is Is
Mr.
this,
PJ, this is a very, very long, I've been playing this since last week, Tuesday, and it hasn't finished yet. It's very, very long. I posted in the chat so people can go and listen to it themselves. I've posted several times.
let's take it until 10:30.
That's a long time.
Yes, I know, but let's do it until 10:30. A lot of us need to come to an understanding of, as to right now, where we are with our lives, in our business in Atomy. We can't be doing the same old, same old, same. So let's go to 10:30, and then we'll invite the family to pull it up. It's in the chat. What Momentum Mornings, because we're not reading, we're not changing. We're growing, but we're not changing. So let's do this. Just play the tape until 10:30, and then we
Okay.
say good.
And then Tammy's going to present at 10:30.
If she's ready.
She's ready.
Okay.
All right.
Autopilot anymore. Step out of the fog of unconsciousness and take back the wheel. Your mind is a powerful machine. Don't let it drive you to places you never meant to go. Train it, master it, and then you'll realize you were never lacking in ability. You just never had someone teach you how to reclaim the steering wheel. Now it's time. No one becomes strong by avoiding discomfort. Inner strength doesn't come from peaceful days, but from the very moment you step into what you don't want to face and decide, I will not run anymore. Growth isn't measured by how much you know, but by how much you can endure without losing your sense of self. Everyone wants to be resilient, yet most choose to avoid the very things that build resilience. And so they live as fragile versions of themselves, wrapped in excuses, always looking for a detour instead of walking straight through. You don't forge willpower by doing what's easy. You can't develop mental toughness by staying away from situations that challenge your comfort. The things you're avoiding today, a hard conversation, a tough workout, the half-finished writing, the decision you've postponed, are the very tests you're delaying. But remember this, you can't avoid them forever. What you avoid will grow in the dark, and eventually it won't be a small discomfort anymore. It'll become a mountain blocking your path to living fully with yourself. Those who live deeply are not the ones who escape the storm. They walk right into it, knowing it will hurt, it will stretch them, it will stir up every part of their soul. But that very act, facing what you want most to avoid, is what builds strength that cannot be easily broken. The more familiar you become with discomfort, the more your field of action expands. The more you engage with challenge, the less you react from weakness. And one day, the thing that once terrified you becomes the place where you now find peace. Inner strength doesn't appear out of nowhere. It's built through every time you endure what's uncomfortable without collapsing. It's when you go to the gym even when you're not in the mood. It's when you sit back down to work instead of curling up to scroll your phone. It's when you speak honestly to the person you've been avoiding. It's when you step onto the stage, into the tension, beyond the fear, with your heart racing but your feet holding firm. And every such moment doesn't just mean finishing a hard task, it means rewriting your self-definition. I am someone who does not run. You can start with simple things. Take a cold shower when your mind screams for hot water. Wake up earlier even when sleep wasn't perfect. Discipline yourself to study for 1 hour each evening, even when your brain feels drained. Disconnect from social media for 24 hours, just to test how much control you have over your cravings, not to punish yourself, but to prove you're in charge, that you are the driver, not the puppet of emotions, habits, or circumstance. Every act of intentional discomfort is a message to your nervous system. I live to grow, not just to feel good. And the more of these experiences you accumulate, the more resilient your system becomes to real turbulence. When others panic, you remain clear. When others collapse from rejection, you take it as a signal to train harder. When failure happens, you don't retreat. You pause, analyze, and return with a better strategy. It all starts when you dare to do the hard thing, not because you like it, but because it matters. No one enjoys discomfort, but those with inner strength are the ones who don't need to enjoy it to still act. They don't wait for things to get easy before they begin. They begin right inside the difficulty. They understand. Inner strength doesn't arrive after the storm. It is created as you walk through it. And if you can keep going while others stop, that is the moment you rise above. Don't let yourself live forever within the limits of emotional comfort. Every time you avoid something, you're shrinking your sphere of influence. And the more you shrink it, the smaller you feel, less capable, less ready. But if you dare to expand your edge by stepping into what you tend to avoid, you'll see the fear isn't as big as you imagined. The pain isn't as long as you feared, and your capacity to endure is far greater than you ever believed. Inner strength cannot be learnt from theory. It only comes from practice in the real world. When you learn to endure, you don't become hardened, you become deeper. Because the one who can endure loneliness is the one who knows how to love genuinely. The one who moves through fear is the one who understands true courage. The one who accepts pain is the one who knows how to cherish joy. And the one who trains inner strength is the one who can offer stability to others when everything around is shaking. Strength isn't a roar. It's the calm in the middle of upheaval. It's when you sit down, take a deep breath, and say, all right, let me walk through this. It's when you don't demand that life be easier, but instead choose to become stronger. It's when you face what scares you without shrinking, without making excuses, without hiding behind a coping habit. You stay, you confront, and you grow. If there's something you've been avoiding, that's exactly where you need to return. Not because you're weak, but because you need to become stronger. Not because it has to be done today, but because if you keep running, you'll never gain mastery over yourself. Don't wait until life corners you to begin training your inner strength. Step outside your comfort zone by choice. Make things just a little harder on yourself each day so the world doesn't get to crush you later. Not everyone who is strong was once weak, but everyone who is strong has chosen to endure what others avoided. That's not instinct. That's training. And that training begins today with the choice you make to avoid or to face, to turn away or to move forward, to sit down or to rise. And every one of those actions will write the answer to the only question that matters. How far have you built your inner strength? No word you speak is harmless. Every sentence is a declaration of identity, a directive sent straight to your subconscious, a silent command you issue to your life without realizing it. People often think language is just a tool for communication, but for those who truly understand the power of words, they know language shapes reality. You can't speak like a skeptic and live like a decisive person. You can't complain every day and expect a life full of energy. You can't plant seeds of limitation with your words and expect to harvest a life of expansion. What you say often becomes the grooves of your thinking. What you say repeatedly becomes your belief. What you say with strong emotion becomes a behavioral directive. From there, the words you utter daily are no longer just sound. They're invisible blueprints building the reality you're living. Someone who constantly says, "I'm so tired," is not only physically drained, but mentally exhausted too. Someone who says, "I'm not sure anymore," is slowly stripping away their own confidence piece by piece. Someone who often begins with, "I don't know," is likely also someone who refuses to learn because they've already shut the door on the possibility of discovery. People who take ownership of their lives don't throw words around carelessly. They don't speak just to fill silence. They don't let words spill from their mouths out of habit. They use language like an architect uses a pen. Deliberate, precise, intentional. You'll never hear them complain about things they can't control because they know that only weakens their mindset. They don't make jokes by putting themselves down because they understand that words have the power to program. They never call themselves useless, lazy, or a failure, even in jest, because they know that every such remark is another line of code installed into their
Okay, there is a reason why we have this thing called Momentum Mornings. Can you hear me, Novlet?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Momentum Mornings exist to get us up out of the doldrums. You are in Atomy, but is Atomy in you? But it's more than Atomy. It's about personal growth and self-development. Whatever might be that industry that you're in, your calling, your gift, the business that you're in, there's a thing called self-improvement and self-development. And so we do this with conviction from Mondays to Fridays. I'm so pleased to see the turnout this morning. Small changes with consistency can change the landscape. I wrote a little article in the Momentum Morning uh, uh, chat yesterday. Your attitude will determine your altitude. I invite everyone to just scroll back and give it a read. I also want to encourage everyone to get a hold of this video and to play it. There are a lot of audiobooks out there. Napoleon Hill, Les Brown, Brian Tracy, and on and on and on. Let's get them while we're driving, while we're walking, while we're doing our chores. Let's plug in and let's go all in. So thank you, Mr. Napoleon Hill, for sharing with us this morning. I really would love to encourage everyone to play the tape and make a decision. Small changes with consistency. That's a big deal. 3 books after your Bible: Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill. The Richest Man in Babylon, Napoleon Hill. Great books. We need to find them, read them, and pass them on to our kids, generation to generation. Those who are winning, they know the secret. They're reading. Those who are not winning, they're not reading. Readers are leaders. I thank you, family, for coming out this morning as we engage from Mondays to Fridays. This is what we do. Atomy has become our daily dose, and we must win. Let's put into practice the best behavior, the best skills, and let us live our best life. Over to you now, Vlad.
Okay, I see Miss Althea has her hands raised, so we'll take Miss Althea and then we're gonna go straight into Miss Tammy. So go ahead.
Good morning, everyone. I would like to say to CJ this morning, good morning, CJ. I really appreciate you playing this video because I felt in my spirit that it was something God wanted me to hear
Yes, yes.
because it is just so touching. And I want to get that video. I just want to know if you're gonna is that in the chat or how can I get my hands on it and how do I go about ordering it?
I'm
It
Because
will
about,
be,
this has really helped me just with the little time I heard it. It was just so something that I needed to know and to hear and to practice every day because wisdom is power and it's knowledge. So I just thank you for being persistent on letting that play a little longer.
and I'll say thank you, Althea, and I'll say this to you, that everyone on the call is echoing the same sentiments. So hats off. We're gonna get this thing done. The video, by the way, is will be in the chat. Now that we'll post it, and it's also over in the Momentum Morning. You can look for it. It's there. But beyond our chat, we have there so many audiobooks out here. Um, that we have to empower ourselves. This Atomy platform here it's really about empowering ourselves. It's about wellness in every direction. So thank you for those kind words, Althea. I invite you to just go into the Momentum Morning Chat. You'll find it, and we'll post it also. There it is. It's in the chat right now. Thank you, Althea.
Thank you.
And I just reposted in the Momentum Morning Chat as well. So you should be seeing it there as well. Okay. Miss Tammy. Tammy, I just saw her a minute ago. Okay.
Good morning. Here I am. I was waiting for the introduction. Here I am.
So I had a wonderful conversation with Miss Tammy yesterday, and she was elaborating to me on how she leads with skincare, guys, which is a great thing. That is what Mr. Eugene was trying to get through to us when Mr. Eugene and Mr. CJ started this. Oh my gosh, the Cosmetal Millionaire. As they say, if you have skin, you're in. She started leading with skincare and it has worked for her. Of course, she leads with skincare and then she introduced the other products, but I'll let her go ahead and I'll give you the floor, Miss Tammy.
Thank you so much, Navalette. Good morning, Atomy family. I hope everybody's having a great morning.
Good morning, Tammy. Good morning.
Wow. For me to come behind Napoleon Hill, you know, just real quick, I heard that same video 15 years ago. And it was great to hear it again because it seems like I'm doing network marketing all over again. I even have a couple of his books, one of them is Think and Grow Rich. So it's amazing you put him on and I have to come behind this powerful guy, right? But anyway, like Navalette was saying yesterday, we actually been talking since Wednesday and we've been sharing some things. And yesterday I was talking to her about the skincare because I've been a silent person listening to the calls and stuff like that. And of course, Marie, you know, she talks a lot about the skincare. She's a esthetician by trade. So I was trying to figure out, I've been with Atomy for a long time. I'm not going to tell you how long, but I've been with Atomy for a long time. So I had to figure out about 3 years ago, as with me listening to the call, what am I going to lead with? Because just walking up to someone and saying, you know, hi, how you doing? You know, I do this very naturally. You can't just give somebody a vitamin C. At least I know for me, that will not work because people are very skeptical. They're going to be looking at me like, what is this? Blah, 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 blah. So therefore, I had to figure out what am I going to lead with? So with everybody trying to look young, and then I also talked to a couple of people who was in the business, and they were saying that the ampoule is like a Botox. Now, when I first started off doing the skincare, I started off with the Fame set because I don't know, I just started off with the Fame set. It was easy and stuff like that. And as I got on the skincare calls, which was every Wednesday or Thursday evening with Marie, they started raving on the absolute skincare. So the spirit said, Tammy, everybody's into skin. So just start with skin because your skin is absolutely beautiful. Everybody tell me how radiant my skin is. So that's how I became to start with the skincare. And then also listening to Marie, who is the expert on the skin, on the skincare products, I learned through that also how to put it on because you have to know how to put on the skincare and how to use it, right? So with that being said, I'm using it myself. So I'm a product of the product. Been with Atomy for many years. And that's one of the things that I've been using for many years. I take care of my inside and out. I'm a health and wellness coach by trade. So this is not my first rodeo with Atomy. I've always been into health and wellness. So I said, okay, we're going to lead with the skincare. So when I first went out, I go to pantries and different things because I also help the community. So I was getting clients at that time. I'm going to start from when I first started 3 years ago. I started with the Fame set. So when I do the skincare, I also buy extra product because when I go to your home, I'm charging you in the package deal on when I come to you, what I'm going to charge. So you're going to pay me for my gas and my time. I'm not doing any more freebies anymore. So I'm learning as I'm earning as well. This is called direct sales. When you go out and sell the product, it's called direct sales. So you're making money in that way. So one of the ladies at the pantry, she says, oh, your skin is so beautiful. I said, well, I do faces. That's my business. I do faces. So she allowed me to come to her house. I brought all my products. I brought the skincare. Remember, I started off with the Fame set first. So I went to her house. I had in my bag the HemoHem, the vitamin C, and the probiotics at that time. So when I went to her house, I had everything on the table. Okay. I thought somebody was saying something. I had the Atomi Fame set out. We proceed to do the skincare. And as we were doing the skincare, I said to her, I said, look at your face. Look at your face real good in the mirror. If you want to take a picture, go ahead and take a picture because you're not going to have the same skin when I'm finished with you. So she looked at her face. She did everything I told her to do. She looked at her face. She touched her face, all that good stuff. So as we started off with the skincare, you start off with the first set with the four-piece set. So as we was doing the 4-piece set, she was like, oh, wow. I told her how to put it on. That's what I'm saying. When you get on these calls, you have to show them what to do. I'm not touching your face. I was a Mary Kay rep. You don't want to touch their face because guess what? They are going to have to put on this product by themselves. You're not going to be there when they're doing the product. So all I do is tell them, put this on, take this off. Put this on, take this off. Well, how does your skin feel? So we're having a conversation. So now we get to the mask. So after she did the scrub and then she did the mask, I told her to put it on half of her face. So as it's drying, because I told them to do it thin, because at home, you put it on a little bit thicker. Because when she put it on thin, I didn't use the mask on my face at that time. So when she put it on thin, I noticed it was breaking up. But as they're putting on the mask and as it's drying, I said, okay, now that you did, the first step, the second step, we're going to let the mask dry. And as her mask was drying, I said, okay, come on, let's do your inside. So that's when I promoted the vitamin C, the 500, not the 2000. The 2000 is way too tame. You want them to buy the product. So when she tastes the vitamin C, and I told her to taste it straight, put a little bit under your tongue, save the rest for later because I have more products to let her try. She says, oh, wow, this vitamin C tastes really good. Now, she already shared with me about her health issues. Most of these people, I don't know what it is about me, guys. I don't care where I go. It must be something about my voice. I've never been in radio. So every time I go somewhere and as I'm speaking to people are listening, they're like ear hustling and they're coming up to me and they're saying, oh, I have this problem, that problem. In less than 30 minutes, we talking 30 minutes. In less than 30 minutes, I know everything about that person healthcare wise. So that's how I'm able to do some of the vitamin C and stuff like that too. Because remember, I told you, I've been doing health and wellness for a long time. So I don't know what it is that people come up to me and do all this talking. So once her face was done and everything, she said she loved the product. So at this particular time, I said to her, now this was my first client. I sold the Fame skincare set for $200. And she said to me, $200? She said it just like that, $200? And a bell went off in my ear. Wait a minute, I'm selling this product for too low. She said, wait a minute, Tammy, you're selling me all of this for only $200? And I said, yes, because when they use the product, I buy extra product. My business is a cash and go product. I'm not sending you to no website because they're not going to go on the website. I'm not leaving you with no website. I'm not signing you up right then and there because you did not try 5 products. So when she said only $200, I had to go back and regroup because she said, oh my God, just $500 and that's it. So that product got sold. And after that, I was selling the Fame set for $250. Novelette, do you want me to keep on going, fast forwarding up to now from what I told you about the absolute, or does anybody have any questions? Or because I said a whole mouthful. So what do you want me to do, Novelette? Should I keep going or let it be open for questions?
I don't see any questions or hands raised at the moment, so keep going.
Okay, so fast forwarding now, I had to stop for a while because I have a scholar that was in high school. She graduated with honors, but I'm also helping her and stuff like that. So life kind of got in the way for a little bit. So after I made the money off of the skincare, once again, I'm still listening to Marie and Novelette too. They were raving on the absolute, raving on the absolute. So I said, you know, the Fame set is kind of like for younger people. Let me try this absolute, because another friend of mine was saying that the ample is like a Botox. Do you know that there's other Korean companies in the area, in the Gwinnett area? And she shared with me, she said, Tammy, that ample set that's in our kit, another company is selling an ample kit, an ample product. It's Korean though. They want let me repeat it, come close. They want $500 for that one ample set that we have. Marvelette, you can shout out our course, because right now my brain is going so fast, I don't know the course, but our ample is not no $500.
No, it's not.
I said, what? Even in the stores, when she said it, there's other companies that when you go in those other stores, I don't even know if I can mention names, but when you go in these other stores, guess what? They're copying off of us, because remember, the Korean skincare is the best. I spoke to a lot of Koreans. I talked to this lady when I was getting my hair done at the shop, and she told me, she said, Korean products is the best. Don't buy nothing from China. China products is garbage, 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 garbage. So I kept that in my brain for the past 6 years, because that's all I keep hearing. Don't buy nothing from China. China, garbage, garbage. Korean products, the best, the best. She was doing that because she's from China. So anyway, when I heard about that, I said, you know what? Everybody's raving on this ample set. It's expensive, but guess what? I get a discount. I'm gonna try it. So I've been on the ample set, guys, for 2 years. 2 years I've been doing the ample set. Oh my goodness. I just love the ample set. That ample, that blue product is like a Botox. It really is like a Botox. Now, you know, we already have, you know, nice skin. I'm sure that it's a lot of color. I'm gonna just say color. I don't like the word African American. It's a lot of color people that's on this call. We're from different places. I'm originally born in Barbados, so our skin is gorgeous regardless. Some black crack, but for the most part, if you take care of your inside, you'll be fabulous. So I've been doing the absolute. So now fast forwarding what I was sharing with Novelette, I'm gonna have to bump up my price. I was charging $30 just to show you how to put on the product. Because remember, you gotta charge for your time. You have to drive to the person's house, and $30 is not a lot. I'm sure you see how much gas costs. So at the time I was only charging $30, but now I'm going to bump it up to $50. $50 is still not a lot because gas is still high. So with that being said, I am going to start now promoting the absolute skincare, because most of my clients is 50 and up. And I want to start getting white people. Well, how am I going to get the white people? Well, now I'm sure you guys know about this Boots on the Ground. This gentleman came out with this song, Boots on the Ground, and I'm on TikTok as well too. So I saw these dances on TikTok, and then I went to a party with a friend of mine about 3 weeks ago. I did not know that living here in Georgia, this Boots on the Ground has went completely viral. So I'm losing weight. I want to meet new clients. So now I need fresh new people, and I want different nationalities of people to also sell the skincare to. I want to promote it to white people. So I met a lady in Costco that just started speaking to me. And she was saying that she was doing line dancing downtown in McDonough, which is near where I'm at. So I'm going to go there on Wednesday. I'm going to fill out the place because I have to fill out the place. The person that's teaching the class is Black. So with that being said, if it's half and half white and half Black, it don't matter. Once I go to that class and I learn the dances, because I do truly want to learn these dances for exercise and all that good stuff, I am going to engage with every last one of those people, and I'm going to have fresh new clients. I don't know what I'm going to charge for the product yet. I have to research that. Like I was telling Novelette, I got to get on the website and see what the product costs. And then once I see what the product costs, I probably charge between maybe $350, no more than $400. And my fee for going to your house is going to be $50. But they're not going to know that, because once I give the price, everything is all included. So they're not going to know that I'm charging them $50. And as you hear in my voice, I'm not signing nobody up. This is a cash and go business. They're willing to pay for it. If you guys have the flyer, on that flyer, we have all the products. We have what the customer pays, and we have what Atomi tells you that you can pay for the product. I'm not trying to gash nobody eyeballs out. These people are using skincare regardless. Even if you don't wear makeup, you still have to take care of your skin, because when you walk out the door, and if you don't have anything on, some people say they're using Vaseline. Let me tell you about Vaseline. Vaseline is a barrier. I know that we use it on our kids. I know we used it back in the day. I know that we have older people on this call that's old enough to be my mom. If you are using Vaseline on your skin, please stop. It's a barrier, and it has petroleum. You don't want to put that on your skin. It's clogging your pores. It's clogging your pores. So it will be better to use the skincare. Whether you wear makeup or not, you need something on your skin to protect you from the rays of the dirt that's outside, because the air is polluted, very, very, very much polluted. And you want something to block the rays. We do have a sunblock. Novelette, if you could also put up the sunblock, we need the sunblock. So that's pretty much it for me. When I once the call is over, because I'm going to stay on, and once the call is over, I will be getting on here, because I want to see what is the price, because you know the prices did go up just slightly last year or the beginning of January, but our prices is still good. So I challenge anybody, go to Macy's. I'm sorry, I'm calling out the names. Go to Macy's, go to Ultra, go to these stores and see what they're charging for skincare. And you're going to see that our prices is still beating their prices, and our product is very, very good. Most of those products in the stores is full of alcohol, no moisture, no nothing. Black skin needs moisture, moisture, moisture. You only need a tiny bit of our product. That's why getting on these calls and listening to Marie is very, very good. You only need a little bit. If you're running through this product, I don't know, within, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, Novelette, what you think? If you're running, how fast can you run through the product, or Marie? Because you all two are the experts. If you're running through this product that fast, first of all, your face is going to be greasy. You don't need a lot of product. You just need a little bit, and you use it in the morning and you use it at night. In the morning and at night, because more than likely you're washing your face hopefully twice a day. Twice a day. So that's my spill. I'm going to be making a killing. I'll probably come back and let you know in December how well I'm going to be doing, because that is called direct sales. And it's a cash and carry business. So you want to have enough product. I mean, you could follow me and you could do the same thing that I'm doing. It's very easy. You will just have to buy a couple of the products depending on how many clients you're seeing within a day. So with me going to do these boots on the ground dances, trust and believe, my skin is gorgeous and everybody's raving on my skin. So all of these new people that I'm going to be getting in contact with, they're going to want this skincare. Right, Novelette? So that's my spill for today.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, thanks for sharing.
Thank you so much, Novelette, for letting me share and get on the Momentum morning call. Thank you, guys.
Okay, thank you, thank you. Now, guys, she did mention the brochures. Yes. We don't have those brochures anymore, but it does give you the member price and the non-member price as to how much you can mark up the product. So what she's doing is excellent. And I like the fact when she said to me, she charges for her time for going there. I said, you know something, we need to start valuing that, but I will let you guys go. Maria, were you saying something? And then Daryl.
I was just going to say, I just want to applaud you, Tammy, for your ingenuity and for how that you taken the, you identified what it is you felt that you would do well in, and how that you are a product of the product. Yes, because I know the last time I saw your skin looked great. Every time I've seen you, your skin has looked great. I love that. And I think it's very inspiring and very encouraging to everyone. I do, however, want to say that we have to remember, although we are, we do direct sales, you can do retail, you can do retailing, but remember that our standard is absolute quality for the absolute best price. So I just want to encourage everyone to keep that in mind, that we still, because we are still representing Atomy, that we want to try to keep your costs, as close as you can to what the company's stands on, because the company does stand on our pricing as well as the excellency of our products. It's part of the brand, how they brand themselves, and how Atomy is identified. So just make sure you stick as close to that. I always upcharge too for gas and for whatever I have to do, all the additional supplies. You want to make sure that if you're going direct into people's homes or to events, that you cover yourself, but try to keep it as close to the company's recommendations for the retail as you can, because we do the main motto is absolute quality for the absolute best price. And but again, I want to congratulate you, Tammy. You're doing a fantastic job as far as just getting out there, being creative. I love, the fact of going out and meeting people, doing an line dance, whatever you have to do, expanding your market. These are all things that you have to do if you're in business. And you do have to watch your bottom line. You want to make sure that you're not losing money in the process. But again, please do try to stick as close to what the company is recommending. Now, I know we don't have those anymore. We used to have them, the catalog. We had a digital one, and then I think the new one doesn't even have retail on there anymore. For some reason, they took it off. But maybe we can pull it up and look at it. But just try to stay as close to what Atomy applauds itself on, and that is the absolute best quality. Yes, there are companies out there that have good products, but they can't offer them to people at that price. So just stick closer to that. That's it.
Daryl?
Thank you so much, Marie. Every time I see you, your skin is fabulous too. I was telling Novelette that every time that we seen each other, when we first met, it was amazing because I think you was with a group of other ladies and they were saying, oh, that's Tammy, that's her, because I know her voice, right?
Mhm.
And I had my daughter with me that day as well too. So thank you so, so much.
Okay.
Oh, you're welcome, Tammy. I'm excited for you, for for where you're going, and I know that you're gonna change a lot of people's attitude about skincare.
Okay. Daryl, are you still there?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so
Go
much.
ahead.
I really enjoyed that. I have a question. When you go out to do the facials, about how long does it normally take when you're going out and doing facials?
Well, I take my time and I don't rush. So I will say it take about, I want to say about 30-ish minutes, maybe a little bit longer, because I do allow them to put the mask on one side of their face.
Okay, why you put it on one side and not the whole face?
Because I want to show them that when they take the mask off, how smooth and how clean, well, their face is already clean. So I want to show them what one side look like, because once you take that mask off, it's very clean. It's very clean on that side. So if they happen to have like any blemishes or anything like that, not acne, not acne. If they have acne, that's another product that we need to share. But if they have a blemish, they will notice that that blemish will get a little bit lighter. And you can see that instantly when you put that mask on. So you got to give it time. Because remember, you don't rush the process. You want to sell the product, right? So you don't want to go in there rushing. You want to go in there with ease. You want to tell the client it's going to, well, they know that it takes time. No one so far asked me, well, how long is it going to take? You're going to be here all day? Oh, I got a bill to pay. Oh, I got to go here. No. They tell me what time I need to show up. So when I get there, they're ready and they just let me do what I need to do. And it takes as long as it should. Because remember, they're asking me questions. They're telling me about themselves too. So I will say it might take an hour. An hour is the max. That's the maximum time that I usually take. Everything will be covered within that hour. And by that hour, trust me, you're doing one-on-one. Remember, this is one-on-one. So this is not a group. So they're also engaging and telling me all the things that's wrong with their health as well too. So I will say no more than an hour. And by that time, they don't have their money. They cash at me. They will cash at me their money. I don't take any cash. You cash at me or you Zelle me. And that's how we do that. Did that answer your question, Daryl?
Yes. Another question. So
Sure.
during the whole process, you are not putting your hands, so you're there directing them the whole time, and you're not really putting your hands on their face. Is that correct?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I am not touching your skin. And even if I was an esthetician, I'm not touching your skin. They have to learn how to put the product on. Because remember, I don't live with you. So I don't, once I show you how to do it, that's why I show them how to do it. And I learned from the expert. So they're putting it on themselves. They're putting on the first step, the second step. They're putting on every single thing by themselves. So that way they are learning how to do it. And I tell them, you don't have to do it one by one by one. When you get really, really good at it, you can do certain steps all together. Like when it comes to the second set, that's the moisturizing set that you put back into your skin. I'm going to get some men too, because men are taking care of their skin too. They're getting Botox too. Hello, it's a lot of them that want to look like us. You have a lot of gays. I didn't even tap into that market, but I will, because a gay guy gave me his card. He works at Sephora, and he wanted to know what I'm using on my skin. So see, that's a whole nother market. So I'm going to tap into that market as well too. They will be a little bit easier because see, they're doing makeup at Sephora.
Yeah.
And they're doing makeup at Ultra. So I got to tap into that. So you want to take your time. You don't want to rush the process.
I have one other question. I know
Sure.
you said training, and so is there a certain kind of stroke? There's a certain kind of way that you have to put it on. Is a certain way you move your hand. Is that? I know you say they have to be put it on a certain kind of way. So is that the way you have to move your hand and stroke your hand when
Well,
you?
I will tell them how to put it on. If I see, most of the time, you could tell, well, I mostly do women, so I'm going to talk as far as with the women. Most of the time, when they put the skincare on, they're pulling down on their face. So if I see anybody pulling down on their face, I will tell them, nope, nope, no, 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 no. You got to stop. You want to go upward. You want to go up and out. You want to go like this, because you know, right in here, when we smile or if we frown, we get those wrinkles. So we want to get rid of those wrinkles. So you don't want to pull. You want to go up, and out. So if I see them pulling, that's when I will stop them. That's the only thing that they may do wrong. Other than that, everything is done right. And see, once you explain to the client about not to be pulling, then they will be like, oh, okay, trust me, my voice is powerful and nice and sweet, so they're gonna do every single thing I tell them to do. That's why it's good to do this one-on-one. So that's what I've been doing. One face, one at a time. One body, one at a time. That's my slogan. I'm helping one body, one face, one at a time. I would do a group, but I love the way I'm doing it now, because for right now, I don't know what's going to happen once I get out there and start getting all these other people, because they may say, well, can I bring my sister? And I will say, sure, but I would not do no more than 3 people, no more than 3 people, because I want to be able to give them my time one-on-one. Because remember, they're like you, Daryl, they're going to be asking questions as well as telling me their personal business too. So I'm listening to what they're saying, so that way I will know what the other products, like the vitamin C, the HemoHem, what to give them for what element as well. Because the skincare is working on the outside. Now, when that mask is drying, now we got to work on the inside, because it don't make no sense to be looking beautiful on the outside and you toe up on the inside, right, guys?
Right, but now how do you lead them in while you're working on the face? You must have a certain way to get them to start talking about the inside. What is your approach that you use for that?
To be honest, this particular lady that I was working with, and as I was putting out the product, she was telling me that she had high blood pressure, she has this, she has that, she's taking medication. I didn't have to do nothing. Like I said, this is all natural. And I've been doing health and wellness for over 20 something years. My family was into herbs. I'm into herbs. When my kids came out the womb, being that I'm from Barbados, I made their own food and I put them on herbs as well too. So Atomi is not my first rodeo as far as health products. So I can't tell you exactly what's the knack. People just talk to me and they just tell me themselves. So I really can't answer that question and say, well, Daryl, I ask them this, or I do this, or I can't honestly ask you that. People just tell me. Even when I'm in the street and I'm in Walmart or Costco or wherever, or I'm just talking to somebody, they're ear hustling and they're like, wait a minute, what did you just say? You have a product to help get rid of like with the COVID shot. You have a product to help sweep my arteries clean and get rid of the shot. And I'm like, wait a minute, where did they come from? Because I don't see them. These people are air hustling. So I'm so sorry. I can't tell you my niche for that. It's
Well,
just natural, Daryl. Look, it's just natural.
that's okay. Well,
You could do it too. You could do it too, Daryl.
Daryl, what you can do is like, as Maria would normally say, once you have the mask on, the mask have to dry on their face, so you have a captive audience, you can go into, just share and say, hey, I also have healthcare products, and you can talk about it while they are waiting for that mask to dry. And the reason why Tammy does half of the face is someone playing something in the background? Guys, could you please have who has their microphone open? Okay. I haven't lost my train of thought there. Oh yeah, the reason why she did half of the face, most places that you go to do skincare, when they do like with Mary Kay, as she mentioned, if you go in, they only do half of the face. They're not going to do the entire face, because if you do the entire face, most people might not see the transformation. A lot of times people are in denial of the condition of their skin. So if you only do half, when you've completed doing the half that you're doing, and then there's the side that's undone, you can clearly see the difference with the half that was done and the other half that was untouched. That's for them to see the comparison when you are done. And they're truly going to see the difference once you've used the evening care 4 set, and then you go ahead and you put on that absolute after. They're going to see the transformation on the side that was done complete compared to the side that was not touched. That's the purpose. Even when you go into the mall and they want to put something on your hands to show you the difference, they only do the back of one hand. And then they tell you, put both of your hands together now, make a fist and put them together. And you look at the back of the one that was done and the one that was undone, you see the difference. That's what I do with the lotion. I will have someone put the lotion on the back of one hand, rub it in, let it absorb and dry. And then I said, now compare both hands together. Look at the back of your hand. They are going to see the difference with that body lotion, the pump body lotion. They see the difference every time. So that's what you do with the skincare. And as I said, while the face is drying, you can talk to them about your other products, hacks them if they have any health challenges and so forth. So it's great because you have a captive audience, because that mask needs time to dry. And while they're sitting there drying, that's how you talk about your other products.
Now, Valette, real quick, this is why I really, really love this business, because we are such a awesome family. Now, Valette, share with them the last part that you told me before you hung up the phone, if you remember. If you don't remember, I will tell you.
Oh my gosh, go ahead. Miss Valerie, I see you. I forgot. What was it?
You told me the real Botox is in the what?
Oh, the Synergy Ample.
Yes. You might want to pull that up. So
yes.
See, I'm going to say Marie. Marie, you could chime in too, because this is the real deal expert over here. Tell them what you told me about the Synergy.
Oh, Maria? Oh,
you said, Tammy, if you're gonna make some money, you gotta introduce them to the Synergy. And I said, oh my God, but I can't use that as a tester. But you know what? I'm just a charmer. I'm gonna sell that sucker.
Yeah, you can't use that as a tester, but you can talk to them about the benefits of it, what it will do for the skin. I need to send you the video. Maria, could you send me that video? For some reason, I thought I saved it and I can't find it.
Yeah, I'll send it.
But for Mr. Darrell, you asked a question and I brought this video up and I share it in the chat for you, Mr. Darrell. So it's in the chat. I wanted to show you something and then we come back to you, Ms. Valerie. Let me show this to Mr. Darrell quickly. I'm still sharing my screen, yes. This video, Mr. Darrell, is in the chat. This will help you because she walks through the evening care 4 set and how to use it, how to apply it, how to put it onto the skin like Tammy was showing you. So if you don't know how to do it, and as I said, you, just like Miss Tammy said, you do not touch their skin because I let them do everything themselves. I play this video and have them follow the instructions from this video. So this is what you can do. This video is in the chat, and you can put this video on and have them do everything themselves from watching this video, if you do not feel confident enough to walk them through what to do, especially if it's someone that's not familiar with putting on skincare and know how to do it. This is a great video to utilize.
Great. I have this now. If I have never marketed the skincare, and
Okay.
so and this is very, very good because this is an area that I probably need to add in. And I guess my problem is that understanding it and the steps from the beginning on where to start with an individual, and then I could start marketing that to people. So, just trying to understand, it's so much skincare, and I said, man, there's so much, I don't know where to start.
Daryl, I got a quick question for you. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Do you use the product? What do you use any of the skincare products at all?
No, because I don't know what to use.
That's why you can't. That's probably.
I don't know where to start. So
Daryl, we have a skincare series called Cosmeto Millionaire every Thursday. We teach on the skincare. We go through all of the products. We go through their ingredients, and we did one recently on all of the men's products. We have one on the skincare ampules, how to use the product. We have a training. We have all kinds of stuff on Thursdays. So make sure you tune in on Thursdays.
And is that the health program, or is it another time?
No, it's a Thursday. We usually start at 9:45. We have a preliminary, and then we start at 10, from 10 until we're done. We're usually done by 11:15.
Okay.
Every Thursday, the same Zoom.
Okay, great. Okay.
And Daryl, this is your foundation right here. The evening care 4 set is what you start off with. You have to have this one, and then whichever other moisturizer set you use.
I think I have it, but just never really used it because I didn't know what to do with it.
Well, guess what? Click on the link that I just posted in the chat.
All right.
And she's going to show you how to go about using it.
All right. Thank you.
And then come on Thursdays, because Maria covers skincare on here.
Maria and Novelette, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I promise you, I'm not being funny. Listen, right? He takes a shower. I learned this by getting on the call. I've been on the call for 6 years, listening and not even speaking. This is the first time that I was allowed to speak. We have a body wash. Novelette, if you could please pull up that body wash.
Oh yeah.
I use it, and I'm a woman. That body wash is awesome. That body wash is on the American side on our in your back office. You can lead with just that. That body wash helps with eczema. It smells absolutely delicious. Okay. I swear, I bought that product because it was a man on one of the calls. Novelette, you probably heard him because you had to been on this call. The man came on about 2 years ago, and he said, this skincare product for the men, his son stole it. And he was using it. But then another guy came on, it might have been Pastor Stroger or one of the men. They said this product helps with eczema. So yes. I know people that have eczema, but I went and bought it because I also use some men products too. You can lead with just that. You could sell that product right there you could sell that product, including the $18 plus the shipping. You could sell this product easy. I'm giving you a tip. This product right here, you could sell this product easily, $20 out the door. Buy 10 of them. It's only $18. Buy 10 of them, charge $20. You will make the money back. And you only will spend that amount of money one time. keep it in your car. And as you go out, but you got to be a product of the product. You got to use it. This product is delicious. Oh my God. You don't need no cologne, no nothing. Put this product on, use it for about a good 3 weeks, and you're going to see the magic in your skin. This product right here, you can leave with that because everybody got to take a shower. And especially in this heat, everybody got to take a shower. Lead with that, Mr. Darrell. And come back and tell me in October, November, how much money you made. I use that product. That's a tip.
And you can shampoo your hair from head to toe.
Forgot about that.
Yes, it covers everything.
Yes, thank you, Marie. There you go. We just gave you a tip.
Miss Valerie.
Thank you. Thank you.
Go ahead, Miss Valerie.
You're so
Mr. Darrell, make sure you get the link that I put in the chat for you for the video. Okay, go ahead, Miss Valerie.
Hi. All I want to say is go, Tammy, go.
Yes.
You know, what I like about you is the confidence, and you are right. Your skin is absolutely gorgeous. It's radiant. I can see it on camera that it's beautiful. So I know that's just when people just look at you, you're selling that skincare product. So thank you so much for sharing with us. You motivated me, to say the least. And I like your direct sales approach because I'm old school. The direct sale approach, definitely, I think I'm going to go for it because of you. So what else can I say about that? And the Medicaid reps used to do exactly what you're recommending, or what you're saying. They would you know, of course, all of them were not Maria. They were all just people that presented Medicaid, and they would do that, and because they had the same attitude that you have, that no, I'm not there with you, so you need to do it because you need to learn how to do it. So I love your energy. I love your skin. And I like that slogan that you have there. One face, one at a time. Say that again for me.
One face, one body at a time.
One body at a time.
Awesome.
I love that slogan. One face, one body at a time. So thank you so much.
And guess what, Valerie? I used to be a Mary Kay rep years ago.
Oh,
that's where I got it from.
Yep.
Okay.
But the trick is, guess what? Every person cannot wear the Mary Kay. It dries the skin out.
Absolutely.
So that's why I ended up stopping.
No, absolutely. I mean, there is just nothing like AMM's products. Nothing like.
And they have a high turnover. Every time the clients was telling me, every time they get used to something, Mary Kay will change, like you change your underwear. It's not consistent. I've been with this company for almost, 15 years? About 15-ish years in the United States, but I was under the Koreans. Nothing has changed. They added more product. They didn't take away anything. That's the difference.
They absolutely improved.
Absolutely. And another quick thing that I picked up from you and never thought of that before is a gay market. These guys love to look good, and it's a great approach to go after them. I love that one, the gay market. So thank you, Tammy. Thank you for sharing with us, and thank you for allowing me to share. Okay. And again, you go, Tammy. Thank you.
KJ, you're next.
Yes. Can you hear me loud and clear?
You're a little fuzzy, but go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, thank you, Ms. Novelet. Good morning, everybody. Tammy, I just want to shout out to you, girl. You got your thing going on for many, many years. It pays off. It does pays. I could see you and Maria, boy, y'all could just rip the room apart by telling about how skincare can really do wonder in everybody's skin. So yeah, just want to send a shout out. I'm taking notes. I just wanted to say that. I want to pass it back to you, Miss Bryan. Go ahead.
Okay, thanks. And guys, remember, as Tammy said, I'm not sure if I still have one of those brochures that tell you the member price and the non-member price, but back when Hemoheme was $98, in the brochure, the markup, the non-member price was $150 that you could sell one box of Hemoheme for. So you can mark the product up. Maria, do you still have one of those brochures?
I should have. I got a bunch of them because I bought a whole bunch before they decided they weren't going to do them anymore.
Oh,
But
okay.
the new ones don't have a
New ones do
price.
not have it.
They don't have a price, but yeah, you could
Okay.
mark up now. They
Yeah.
didn't have markup. Listen, if
Mhm.
Tammy's making money doing this and they're paying you what they're paying you,
There you
so
go.
that's on them. But still, you guys try to stay within them as
Mhm.
close as you can, and that's as close as she feels she can get. That's fine.
And listen,
I'm not going to begrudge anybody making their money because it does take time. Gas is expensive.
Yep.
You know, running all over town, you got to gather up all your materials and this and that. So, you know, you want to make sure you cover your bottom line. So they right now, I'm thinking if the last time I looked, they did not have the price. Okay, and I don't see mine. I thought I had it in my folder. They did not have the prices listed for retail, so I'm not going to even worry about that.
No, they no longer have that retail price, but Igor said you can go up to 30%.
Yeah. Okay, good. And then also, that's good to know. That's good to know. So keep that in mind. But also, you also might want to think about some of these people you might want to, if you're looking to build your downline.
She does register them eventually, but as she said,
Yeah,
she
make
does
sure
not,
that
right.
when they go to the website, they're going to see the other price. So that's
Mhm.
why the company wants you to stay as close as you can. And then you can say, well, you know what, you weren't signed up, so you got my retail price, but for signing up, now you can come in and get it at the wholesale price, like me.
And she does let them know that if you guys realize what she said, she will not sign up anyone unless they're getting at least 5 products. She wants to make sure she has customers. So she starts off with introducing the skincare to them. And then while the mask is drying, she'll go into the other product line. But for the same thing Maria and I have always said, do not sign people up without products. Tammy is not signing anyone up unless they are placing an order for a product. And she starts with the skincare and then she goes into the other product line. So she can retain her customers because they're starting on skincare. Then she's introducing the healthcare. Then she's introducing the body wash, the toothpaste, and all the other products to her customers. But guys, it's a wonderful thing that she's doing. You can go out there and retail the products to people. You mark it up within, and you build your customer line. But I love the way she's doing it with the skincare. It's a beautiful thing because when I go out, people always say, if I use your product, is my skin gonna look this way? I need to start doing this because I'll say yes, but I never have the product on hand. Once in a while, I'll do a facial with the evening care 4 set. And with just that evening care 4 set alone, when I do the facial, I get customers without going any further than the evening care 4 set. So it's a wonderful thing to start implementing because that skincare market is a $1 trillion business. And we have this product here in Atami and we're not using it. We're not marketing the products.
And it's growing. It's still growing.
Yeah, it's still growing.
And I just want to say, listen, if you're okay, you heard Tammy say she's doing one-on-one parties. Get with your family members. Go to everybody's house. Do a one-on-one party. I'm just thrilled to hear someone is doing these parties. Whether you're doing group parties or whether you're doing one-on-one, maybe you don't feel confident enough to do a group party. Well, do one-on-one with you and that person. Sometimes when you do the group parties, whatever the energy is in the room, if one person decides they don't want to buy, someone else may not buy either. But when you're doing one-on-one, it could be different. You'll have more time, you're getting more focus. And like Tammy says, and how she does, the conversation becomes very personal, and people will share what's going on with their health. But you've got to be open to, looking to see, how can I serve this person? How can I serve them? Don't just think about, okay, what can I get them to buy? How can I serve them? How can I help them? Let me see what their needs are. If you see them moving slow, maybe they wear glasses, maybe, you see some other issues. Maybe they say, oh, I have to take my medicine. So then you can pick up on that. So be open, be open. But another thing too, that I've recommended that everyone do, anytime you're having a party, have some type of hostess gift. Even if it's one person, just put together a little bag with the vitamin C, with some hemohem, with some pomegranate beauty, or anything that we have. Put that in a little goodie bag as a gift to that person. And so then while they have that mask on, you can talk to them about each item. If you, like I said, if you see them wearing glasses, talk about our eye lutein and our other eye product. If they say that they have an upset stomach, talk about our probiotics. We have tons of probiotics. If you see they have children, talk about the children's skincare. The children's body care and the children's supplements. So it's a great opportunity to grow and to expand your Atomy business. But you got to, I'm just praying that everyone will pick up on Tammy's energy, because she brought a bunch of energy here today.
Oh, yes, she did.
She brought a bunch of energy, and she didn't just bring it. She didn't just bring the energy just to be talking. She's sharing because she wants you to be successful too. And she's showing you how she's doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope everyone is encouraged by her and what she's brought to us today. Thank you so much, Tammy.
Okay.
Marie, I heard.
Very encouraged, Maria. I am so encouraged. Thank you.
Okay.
I had the phone on mute real quick because I was moving around because I'm trying to find the brochure, but I did hear you say about you giving gifts and stuff. Even though I'm charging for my time, guess what? I want them to come back. So I will leave them like a couple of packs of hemohem. Tell them how to take it. I will leave them a couple of packs of vitamin C. Now, what I give to them, this is another nugget, and I'm only saying this because I heard Marie say this. I give them the Atomy toothbrush set.
Yes.
Yes.
That
Now,
is
when,
one. Yeah, good job.
That's right. That's
as
right.
a gift, and then I follow up. I follow up at least for 3 weeks, because remember, I got to know how they're doing with the skin. I want to know if they're taking the vitamin C and the hemohem and stuff like that. So they will let me know what's what. And they always will buy something. So I do a follow-up, and now they're buying now the toothpaste set. But that lasts a while. That lasts a good while. People are traveling with it. They think it's for travel. I'm like, no, don't just put that in there to travel. I'm going to call you in 3 days because you have to brush your teeth. Use it. You could buy a whole set. Go ahead and use it because I want feedback. So I leave. So I leave with that.
Because I used to do Love the Skin You're In every other Friday, and Tammy would never miss. She would always be on there. Always. And she maybe
I learned from the best. I've been on.
Huh?
I said I learned from the best. When I say I've been on these calls as a silent partner, I was learning the products every single Thursday. I was on there like clockwork. And then when the mornings came, that was great because everybody couldn't get on at night, because my clients and my friends, they work during the day. So when this call came about, I was like, woo, hallelujah. So I was on these calls as a silent partner. So I learned from the best. And then, me and you, we met at the meeting because
we met at Tony's, and we met at one of our one day
January,
at Tony Lee's, and yeah.
In January of 2 years ago. About 2 years.
Right. Well, I just want to say I am just thrilled. I'm thrilled. That Novelette had you come on. and that you are sharing. And I love the doing the half face. I love that. I love that. And
Okay,
so
we have,
yeah, she's amazing, you guys, and we are so blessed to have you here.
okay, we have 3 other hands raised. Oh my goodness, I forgot what I was gonna say. KJ said he's so confused, so hold on, KJ. So it's Igor, KJ, and then Brenda. And we're gonna go in that in that order. And if anyone else have their
We have a question in the chat too about what supplements. I can answer that for you in a little bit.
yeah, let Igor go, then KJ, then Brenda, and then you can answer. So we're gonna stick to that order, guys. So Igor, go ahead.
Good morning, everybody.
Good
I just
morning.
wanted to say, to remind everybody, let's say you have the link. Remember the link that you're supposed to send to your customer if they're purchasing something out of state or anything? You
Mhm.
can't really charge them extra because they're gonna pay exactly
No.
what.
She's talking about in-person meeting when she goes into their home.
Okay.
You buy the product and you take it to them and you're selling it to, you're retailing the product yourself.
Oh, okay.
If you sign up someone, they're going to get the member price, but that's when
Right.
you are retailing the product yourself.
No, but also even with the link that you create the purchase link for them and then you send it, it's
Mhm.
gonna be the member price that they're gonna pay.
Yeah,
So
but
you're gonna make the money on the PV because it's the PV that pays you,
we
not
know that,
the.
but that's not what we're sharing right now. We're sharing how she's doing with the direct, how she starts off getting her customers.
Okay.
Yeah, she eventually signs them up, but this is how she starts off.
All right.
Goes
I'm
out
gonna-
to gather new people.
I'm gonna say this real quick, Nabila. I'm so sorry. I'm not cutting you off. Let me share a secret with y'all. Come close. Come close. Come close. This is a secret. Most of the people that you meet and you're doing this product, guess what? They don't want to sign up. They don't want that. They want the product. Me personally, this is a tip. This is Tammy's tip, not a Tommy, not nobody else's. I do not sign anybody up in this business unless you are using 6 products consistently. Using the skincare, that's not 6 products consistently. And when I did go to sign them up, guess what? They told me no, they shut me down. And when I even called them and asked them, I said, okay, you've been using the skincare now. You done ran out of that soap. I know you did. We in 4 months in, guys. Guess what? They shutting me down. They don't want no more. I said, okay, I'm here. So when you're ready, just give me a call. They do not want to sign up in the business, but it's okay. I got enough people under me that when I sell you that product, which is direct sales, if you want any more, I put it under my team.
Yes, I do have people like that.
Yeah, me too.
People like that, they refuse to sign up. Listen, I have a lady down south. She sells one of the toothpaste for $20 because she keeps telling these people, if you sign up, you can get 5 for $22. And they said, no, I'll come and get from you when I need. Every time they come to her, they pay the $20 for one. It makes no sense, but they refuse to sign up. So guys, you're gonna have people that will not sign up. Guess what? They're still your customers. You service them just the same. And you, as Tammy said, you put the volume under people that's below you. However, it works for you. But I wanted to share this. I remember, and then it's KJ and Brenda. The global skincare market is a multi-billion-dollar industry. There it's at 155.67 billion in 2023. And it is projected to grow to $186 billion by 2028 and beyond. They're expecting it to go over $200 billion. Guys, everybody's looking for Korean skincare products. And we have it here. Our price is absolute quality and absolute price. And it is the lowest out there. And we are not moving the skincare products. So this is why I wanted Tammy to come on, because Maria is on here every Thursday talking about it. And I really want you guys to get excited about it and I stress it, Maria stress it, and Tammy stress it today. You have to be a product of the product before you can go out there and sell it, because people are not going to look at your skin and say, I want that product, if you do not look like what you are talking about. So make sure you're using the product before you go out there and start marketing the product. And let me tell you, that evening care 4 set does wonders for your skin in no time at all. So that
Absolutely.
skincare 4, start using it, and then whichever skincare you want to use, there is the Derma Real Seeker for sensitive skin, the evening care 4, and then the Absolute, which is truly absolute. So guys, just use the product, look like you're a product of the product. Make sure you're using the body lotion so your skin can, the rest of your body represent what your face look like. And I put the, whatever goes on my face, I put on my neck and my chest. Anyway, KJ, go ahead. Let's hear why you're confused.
That's funny. That was funny. What's so confused? You've been on this thing for a minute. Why are you so confused? All right, no problem. Now, earlier, we was talking about every Thursday because I'm confused about
Oh, on here,
because
on this call on Thursday, Maria does skincare every Thursday on this Momentum morning.
I used
on
to
the
do I used to do a call on Fridays, CJ, called Love the Skin You're In. And it was essentially just about the same that I'm doing here. But it would just be on a different platform, a different Zoom address.
Mhm.
And that was just part of the lineup because we had something going for every day of the week.
Mhm.
And so we had that every other Friday. We had Reverend Randall doing the hair care.
I would
I
love for
think
her
she
to
was
come
doing
back and
that
do
on
that.
Wednesdays.
Yeah.
And so, but yeah, so I kind of segued over to the Thursday morning. CJ asked me to do the Thursday morning Cosmeto Millionaire, so I moved to there. But one of the reasons why I stopped doing the Love You Skin, the Skin You're In, because I put a lot of work, a lot of research in it, and we would be people come on the call, but Tammy was very faithful. I think Valerie was on there. Katie, a couple other people would be, really open and wanted to hear about it. But anyway, so now we're here on Thursday. So that's what she was speaking of.
And guess what? Tammy is a good student. She listened and she
She's
went.
an excellent student.
Be proud of yourself, Maria.
I
She
think
learned and she went out. She said you were a big help, because when I spoke to her, she raved about how you helped her to go out there and start doing this.
well, I was absolutely impressed by her when I first met her, and her daughter.
So
And
yeah.
we even took pictures and stuff with what Lee Green. I always get his name mixed up.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah.
yeah. So it's amazing, guys. This is a great product, and if everyone did like Tammy did, you'd be as excited as she is, and your
Mhm.
business would be growing like hers is growing.
Yeah.
You
So
know,
KJ, oh, go ahead. I thought you were.
and again, she looks like what she does.
Mhm.
She
That's it.
looks like it. Her
Yeah.
skin is fantastic.
Okay.
I gotta get a notification because that I'm just this is like my first time hearing about this Thursday evening. I'm like I'm so much you jumping on the other Zoom regarding
Not evening, KJ. On this Zoom, this Momentum morning, every Thursday.
yeah, now I'm hearing that. What
Oh,
time
that
does
means
that
you
is
haven't
that
been on
9:45
Thursday.
p.m.?
So
Is that
you've been missing
9:45
Thursday.
p.m.?
Huh?
What time does it turn on at
Same time,
9:45 p.m.?
same time.
Same time, Monday. KJ, this Zoom you're on now. This
I'm
same
not asking
Zoom,
about the Zoom. I'm asking what time does it start?
10
8
o'clock.
o'clock p.m.
The Momentum morning Zoom that starts at 9:45. We do motivational at 9:45. This Zoom you're on now. Maria,
Are you saying, wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute, because Jesus Lord. This way again, as you can see, I sound confused again. So I know Monday through Friday, we on Monday Momento on Monday through Friday in the morning. But we talking
Maria
about
does
because we
Thursday.
talking about Thursday when we just Thursday that's where we from only Thursday,
It's the
okay.
same Zoom.
The same Zoom.
Yeah,
This Zoom you're on.
right.
It's the
So
same
every
Zoom that we are
Thursday,
on.
every Thursday we have this on the Zoom every Thursday in the morning. That's what I'm hearing.
Okay,
Is that correct?
KJ, this one is the morning. Maria does Thursdays. Every Thursday on the Momentum morning, Maria does skincare.
All
Did
right,
you-
great,
Just have
great.
to come on every Thursday
That's
at
pretty
1
clear.
o'clock.
That's pretty clear. That's pretty clear.
Okay.
That's pretty clear. But Tammy, I just want to say, could I, reach out to Miss Naviet and to tap some things in your brain, girl? Because I got some questions I want to ask you.
I'm sorry, say that again, KJ.
Yeah, can I reach to Miss Novelet to touch base
Let me
with you?
give
So
you,
I want to
am
pick
I,
your brain
am
for
I
a second.
able to shout out my phone number?
Sure, if you want to.
404
44
862
862
9057.
9057. All right,
Guys,
got it.
look, I found a old, real quick, and then I'm gonna be quiet. I'm so excited. Thank you guys for all of the that I made your day, and you're gonna go out and do the skincare. I only choose the skincare for me. But KJ, with you being a male, I just mentioned to Daryl about that soap. So you might want to buy some of that soap. You can sell that soap all day long for 21, 22 bucks. Okay.
$25.
I found one of the original brochures. I don't know if you can see this. The atomic, the hemohem. I don't even know what year. I was looking to see what year this stuff was. The one hemohem way back when. This was way back when. $159, guys.
Exactly.
$159. I don't listen to people when they say our products is expensive, because I tell them, look, you want to pay now or you want to pay later? You want to do the drugs? They have drugs now on the market that they want five and six and $1,000. Check out Ozempic, okay? Check out Ozempic. Look and see how much your insurance company is going to charge you for that, full of chemicals. So I don't even hear the noise when they say our product is expensive. Next, goodbye. I don't even want you. I don't even want your money. I even turn down money too. Hello, because it's my business. So I even turn down money too. That is negative. I don't listen to negativity. I want positive, positive, positive. I'm only helping what? One body at a time, one face at a time. I only deal with the willing, not the dead horses.
All right.
Well,
Okay.
amen.
All right. So we have Miss
You
Brenda.
are selling. I love
Okay, there's Miss Brenda and there's Miss Teresa. So Miss Brenda, you're next.
Okay, I have a quick question as well as a comment. I've been looking for the brush to apply the mask in the evening 4-care set, or any mask really. And I don't know how to locate it. Is it on the American side or is it on the?
It's in the at G Mall.
It's at the at G Mall.
Yeah. Are we?
Yeah.
Is that mall still down, Novelat?
Nick said
Yeah.
it's back up sometime in September.
Oh, that's.
It's supposed to be September 9th. And what's the name of the brush?
It doesn't have a. I don't think it has a name. Just type in BRUSH.
Okay, just type in brush. Okay.
Yeah, but also you could go to a beauty supply store. I'm sorry, not a beauty supply store. You could. Let me see. Where could you get brush?
Ulta.
Ulta?
Yeah, Ulta might have. They may have a good skincare brush there.
Yeah, they have good
Try
brushes.
them, or maybe Sephora.
Yeah, one of those two.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can also order online from this company called Universal if you just have to have one. I also use paint brushes from the paint store, from the artist store too as well. I use those a lot. And look for a fan brush, FAN, fan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fan. Is that in the paintbrush area or any?
Look in the paintbrush area and and ask for fan brushes, because they're going to have the right shape and the right bristles and the softness of it.
Okay. Also, I use the evening 4-care set, and I was gifted the absolute set, and I started using it the latter part of June, and I really didn't think about it, and I wasn't sure how my skin was responding. But this past week, I was somewhere and they took a picture. I had to take a picture for an ID. And when I saw the picture, I said, wow, my skin, I don't have any makeup on, but I could see the brightness in my skin and the moisture. I said, it's really working. So yeah, it definitely works.
Awesome. I realized it worked for me when I had to go take my passport picture, and I couldn't believe, I was like, what? I was shocked because, those pictures are very, very unflattering, like driver's license pictures and passport pictures, very unflattering. So I was surprised.
Oh, you should see mine. My daughter said, oh my gosh, Mom, I've never seen a driver's license picture that looks like this. Every time I show it, they're like, how did you get yours like this? It's because of the skincare. I've never liked my driver's license photos before, but I love, love, love this one.
Yeah. But yeah, and it does have a cumulative effect. You keep using, and I like what Tammy stressed about taking what you need for the inside of your body too.
Yes, and
Right.
I'm doing that as well. I take the him. I started with the female probiotics. So I'm doing inside as well as the outside.
And so in addition to that, we do have our inner collagen that has hyaluronic acid in it.
I started taking that as well.
It's got those ceramides. You want to take our vitamin C. Vitamin C is a catalyst for everything else in the body, and especially when it comes to your skincare, especially when it comes to your elastin, your ceramides, and your hyaluronic acid. All of those things, when it comes to your collagen, that vitamin C is going to boost that. Our pomegranate beauty is really good for that because of what's in the pomegranate. It has a lot of antioxidants in it, and it has a lot of ellagic acid in it. Those things are excellent for detoxing the skin and for anti-aging. You want to take our B vitamins. Our B vitamins are really good. You want to take those for your skin too. So if you're doing a one-on-one party or if it's a group party, you want to talk about those things too, because those are going to enhance the skin because they have serious and powerful anti-aging effects. Especially our vitamin D too. Our vitamin D is really good as well. So we have a lot of stuff. Everything in the mall. Most of those supplements are going to really be good, but those especially.
Right, because
and also that Sephora Queen, you want to take that because if your hormones are imbalanced, your skin is going to reflect that too.
Yeah, and yeah, great conversation there, because guys, remember, it starts from the inside out as well. Now, Teresa, you're next, and I think we're going to leave it at Miss Teresa.
Novelette, give me like a quick second. Marie, I had just got on the call last week.
Okay.
Talking about a particular mask that you could put in the water. Can Novelette show me what that is? Because I'm actually looking on the website now, finally, as we're talking. I want to incorporate that in my skincare too.
Oh, yeah, that's our marine ampule mask, Novelette.
Yes.
Yeah,
we have a marine ampule mask, one that is for moisturizing and hydrating. That's for dry skin. Then we have one for moisturizing and firming to firm your skin if you see some sagging or something like that. And then we have the eye patch that to go under your eyes, and that's good for those fine lines, those crow's feet. You can also use it on the lines that tend to form on your sides of from your nose down to your mouth. You can use it for that. And those masks are all water soluble. That means that you can put any of them after you use them on your face. you can put them in your bath water and get an all over bath marine treatment. So it's going to do the same thing to your entire body. It's going to lift, it's going to moisturize, and it's going to firm. And it's going to help to diminish fine lines and what is those I forget what it's called. It's going to treat your when you get all that stuff on your thighs. I forget what it's called.
Cellulite.
Cellulite. I can't believe I can't think about that. I mean, I forgot what that was called. Yeah, your cellulite. It's going to help that. It's going to smooth your skin. So you're going to give yourself a beautiful spa treatment. So after you've used it on your face, you let it sit on there for like 20 to 30 minutes. The ones under the eye patches you put under your eyes. Then you can just put them directly into your bath water, run the water, and the heat from it is going to dissolve them. And they don't, I haven't seen them mess up my plumbing or anything because they dissolve. And they don't leave the tub slippery or anything like that. So
here it is.
What about collagen?
Oh my goodness, I'm about to get rich. The holidays is coming up, guys. Thanksgiving, Christmas, we don't got to worry about no tariffs. Everybody's worried about tariffs. No tariff. Buy these products now.
Look,
I'm get
Tammy,
rich.
hold on. They have the one.
Nicolette and Marie. Woo! Hallelujah! Hallelujah!
Okay, hold on. We have more hands raised. Hold on, Tammy. They have the one for that goes over the eyes, and then they have that one. They have a few of them on here. So when you go,
I'm gonna do a screenshot. I'm doing screenshots right now.
Right here, this is the brightening gel.
Okay.
This for brightening and firming.
Okay.
Then go back up the eye. Where's the eye one? I just saw it. Where is it? Did I pass it? Oh, here it is.
There it is.
There goes the eye.
To the far right, yeah.
And then there goes the daily brightening. No, this is not the marine. So here, this one, yeah.
And the only thing with the marine ampoule, if you have an allergy to seafood, you might want to try something else, because we don't want, like, if this is the thing, when you're out doing your shows, you need to have a skincare assessment form for people to fill out, because you want to make sure that you don't allow people to use something that they may have an allergic reaction to. So you want to know that. And then when you have that form, it allows you to see what skin type they have, so you can make a better recommendation for them.
Okay, so let's go back here. Let me see. So we have, Teresa, it was you next and then Odie. We're going to start Odie because it's almost 12 o'clock. Go ahead, Teresa, and then Odie.
Okay, so I had a few questions I had been waiting for to answer, but some people answered some of the questions that I've been wanting to know about the brush. I've been wanting to know about that brush. I've been seeing a lot of people using the brush, so that was a good question because I hadn't been able to find that the brush that a lot of people have been using. So that was a question. But I had a question about the skincare products. I do have the one with the 4 in the set, but I also had a 24 karat gold. And I was want to know, with all the products that we have to use, that we're using, and when you're using a product, when is the best time to use one after another when you want to try? Like, I have the 4 set care, right? And then I wanted to use the 24 karat gold mask at night. Would it be better to just do the 4 karat set and then use the mask at night, or just wait?
Let me normalize that conversation for
Okay.
you. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to use your evening care pore set, because that is your cleansing set.
Okay.
Total cleansing. It has the first cleanser is to remove the dirt and makeup off of your face. Then it has a foam cleanser that is just going to wash. You're going to lather up with that and wash off the rest of that first cleanser, the rest of the makeup, and any dirt and debris. So that's 2. You have a 2-step washing, right?
Yes.
The first wash, you put that on that deep cleanser. That you don't add water with that. You just put it on your face and you're going to massage it in an upward manner, get up under the cells of the skin, the follicles, and you're gonna put that on, leave it on for about a minute or something. You're gonna wipe it off with a cotton pad or a paper towel. And then you're gonna go into your second cleanse, which is the foam. You're gonna wet your fingers, wet your hands, put some in the palm of your hand or fingertips, maybe about a pea size. It doesn't take much. Rub it around till it lathers up. Then you're gonna lather it all over your face, and then you're gonna go in circular motions and do that cleansing. After that, you're gonna rinse that off. Then you're gonna put on the peeling gel. Gonna make sure your face is dry before you put that peeling gel on. The peeling gel is simply to exfoliate your skin. That's gonna get off dead skin cells. So you put that on, leave it on for about a minute or so. And when it's almost dry, you're going to take your fingers and rub in a circular motion, always kind of going upward, like Tammy demonstrated. And then you're going to feel the dead skin rolling off your face and onto your fingers. Okay, so you're going to do that. So once you've done that, okay, then you're going to apply the mask. There's a mask in that fourth step, okay? That's the gel mask. So you're going to put that on, leave that on for about 20 minutes until it dries. Then you're going to roll it up from the bottom to pull it off. After you do that, now you can use a toner if you want to. At that point, you can use a toner to restore your pH balance. And then after that, you're going to go, I would say, to go ahead and use that mask, your gold,
24 karat gold at
the
night.
24 karat gold. You can use it at that time if you want to. If you have a moisturizer or anything from your Fame set or your Absolute set, you can go ahead and go into your Fame and use your Fame set, because all of that is for anti-aging. Those are all going to be things that you put on your skin and you leave on there.
Mhm.
Same thing with the Absolute set. The Absolute set is for de-aging. And so you're going to take that set, you can go through that whole set, and when you finish, then you can put on your 24 karat gold mask and sleep in it.
Okay. Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
so you really come out okay, because I was wondering about that because I understood I was reading the Cure set when I had purchased it, and then I seen the 24 karat gold. Someone was doing a demonstration on that, and I was like, okay, so I was wondering, did I need to do the night mask after that? So
You can
okay,
put you can do, because you don't have to do the 24 karat gold
okay,
unless you want to, but it doesn't wouldn't hurt you to do it, because when you use the first mask from the Evening Care 4 set,
okay.
that is really prep. Your
That's really
skin is
enough.
prepped to receive nutrition.
Okay, okay,
And the 24 karat gold mask is straight nutrition.
okay,
So that you're going to really feed your face. It's just like your whole cleansing set. If you look at it like if you're having dinner, that's like your appetizer. But then
okay.
you go into the entree when you start feeding your face for real.
Okay. Okay, thank you. And that was something I agree. What K Joe was saying about your Thursday class, I was thinking the same thing like he was. I was like, I didn't I didn't know about a Thursday makeover class that you were having on Thursday. So I do work from home, and every chance I get, I will log on to the Zoom on 10 o'clock in the morning and just listen. So I guess I missed that on Thursday. I guess I would miss that. And I didn't know if it was another link or something. I was thinking the same thing he was thinking. So I was right there with you on that one, KJO. I was like, where was this at? When they was doing this?
Yeah,
What was I at? What was I doing?
we
So
do it on
now,
the same.
yeah. So I was like, I was logging in every chance I get at 10 o'clock, and I never see anyone doing that. So now that I know it's at 10 o'clock on the same Zoom, I would try to make sure that I be on here so I can learn how to apply these products, because I do order a lot of it and I like to demonstrate to be able to tell people how to use it in order to sell it, to get people to buy it. So that was something new that I wasn't aware of myself. And then one other suggestion I wanted to make before we get off the call is that I was listening to Tammy on some of her suggestions on how to promote your business and how to make money on the upsell, which I thought was phenomenal. But what I was doing too, which may be great for some of you all that you might want to consider, especially when she said the holidays are coming up, it's the best thing to do is prepare yourself for the holidays are coming up. I don't know if you even thought about it. It's getting you a beacon or either a stand store and put some of those products on there and get it where people can go in there and click on and sign up and get some of those people to buy some of your products. That would be a great way to do that. So if anybody ever needing the help into how to market that, because I am a digital creator and I do that. I'm on all the social media. So that is one way to get your self going for your business, and you can make money in your sleep. So she had a great suggestion for that. So that put your build yourself a beacon store, stand store, and get that stuff going, because the holidays are coming up, and yeah, you can make money and get people signed up. Also, too, is that as well. So that's a great suggestion.
So
And that's a great idea, Teresa. Yeah, I'm gonna give you my.
yeah.
I want to talk to you about that.
I
Yes.
was just about to say, maybe Teresa can come back sometime this week and really elaborate for others to fully understand what you're talking about.
Yes, because I have to set up, time when I'm like super busy. The only way I was able to get on here is today is because today was Labor Day and I
Okay.
was off. So
So
I was like walking around the house. I said, "Oh, I'm gonna get on this call." So I heard Tammy talking, and I was like, "Yeah," because it's a lot of us, and I listen to this every day, all the time. I'm really into this big, and I've been building my store and stuff. And I was like, listen to her, and I was like, oh, someone thinking like me. I was like, this AMM kid make $1 billion a year. And this is and I get on TikTok and Korean, they talk about other products, but I don't hear anybody talking about AMM that much, And I don't see it a whole lot. So and I research a lot. So it's a really, really good product. But it's not, I don't see anybody have a beacon store, a stand store, or anything on it. So that's all you have to do is just build your beacon store and stand store and put your products and stuff on there and get your PayPal link or Stripe link and have people to click on that and market it and say, let people sign up for free. In order for them to sign up, you get something else free with it. Click on this, spend $500 worth of stuff and you get this free. People like stuff for free.
They do.
People like stuff for free, and they will buy it to get something free. Put you something together and give them something for free, and they'll buy it. So that's how you increase your PVs and everything, and build your left and your right legs and balance it out. And then you also get your titles and move your titles up and all that stuff. So just research it, and you'll be amazed how you can do that, and also upsell for them to buy something else, and that's how you increase your sales and your commission too, and follow that compensation plan. It'll work.
So Teresa, what state are you in?
In Georgia, I'm right here in Atlanta.
Oh, you're in Atlanta. Okay, I am too.
We need to meet. She might
Well,
need
give
to
me your number, Teresa. I need to meet with you.
Yeah, so we can connect, all of us. It's good, I
I'm
do
in
believe in teamwork makes the dream work. So, all can share each other knowledge, and that's how you grow your business.
Do you know who's your upline?
Grace.
Grace.
Do you mind
Helen is mine. Yeah, she's been trying to. I'm supposed to be meeting with her to go over this with her, but I be so busy.
Do you know who her upline is?
Helen and Grace.
Who Helen's upline is?
I can't think of hers. I can't think of her because I only been doing this because one girl hit me up and she got me into it. So I only been doing it probably maybe about a month or whatever. And I just went to Duluth to the meeting, the last one I had last week. So it was amazing. I really enjoyed it.
Okay, Teresa, Maria was asking if you mind giving her your number.
Sure. I give it to her.
Okay.
Thank you.
And
That's the same thing.
okay, hold on a minute. Fortune said, I guess she's saying, can I know how to create the customer account, please? Does come with my name and not, okay. Fortune, can you explain? Then there's Odie and KJ, and then we have to end it here after that. Fortune, can you come forward and elaborate on what you're trying to say? Because I'm trying to understand what you're saying.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you. I heard about customer what is it called? Site to give to customers to buy.
Mhm.
And I want to know how it's created. Do I use my name and address, number that I use?
Wait a minute, are you talking about creating a separate site from the Atami site?
Yes, I'm already signed up as a
Oh.
distributor. So how do I
Okay,
go about the
hold
customer?
on, hold on. If
Okay.
Atami finds out that you have another site created,
Mm-hmm.
people to this, they will shut you down.
Okay. So how do I go about it?
And to me, I created another site. Are you putting the products on there and advertising the products on there like that?
Yes, and I don't know. I put my
Oh.
number. People said they cannot open it because they can't register under the same
Okay.
number.
If Atami finds out, they will shut you down. I did that and I tried logging into my account one day. I couldn't get in all day. So I found out called the company.
Okay.
And they said to me, I have to close down that site first before I can get access back to my account.
Really? Okay.
Yes. Yes.
So what is the customer link?
Tomorrow you can come on there's a link within here that you can share. If you have customers, you can put the account, put the products that they want in there and send it to, but tomorrow Nick does a back office training. So you can come on tomorrow and he'll go through that. You can ask him those questions. But if you have a totally separate web that you're directing people to lead back to Atami and they find out, they will close you down.
All right. Somebody mentioned it. So how did he do it?
Okay, that's a question for tomorrow with Nick.
All right. Thank you.
Okay.
I'm grateful.
All right. Back to KJ. Maria, you guys already exchanged numbers?
Yeah, we did.
Okay, good. Kate, Odie, sorry. It's Odie next. Odie.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Sorry about that, Nablet. Thank you so much, Tammy, for so much information. I really enjoyed you. But I just want to touch on this, and I'm hoping that Maria can back me up. Guys, we want to make sure as we are doing our skincare and you go into someone's home, never, ever, ever touch that person's skin. As Tammy said, make sure we are teaching them how to do their own skins. There are bylaws along with being the esthetician that we do not touch the person's face. We teach them how to do it. So Maria, can you also kind of back me up that
Well,
we must never, ever touch our client face?
I think, yes, if you're not an esthetician or a dermatologist or
Yes.
doctor, you don't need to touch their skin. Like I can touch skin, and I do from time to time if I'm demoing or if I'm doing a facial, I have to touch their skin. I can't do the facial without touching their skin. In some cases, I had recently, I had a lady who brought her mother. Her mother has dementia, but we wanted her to have the facial experience. So I did her whole facial because she couldn't do it, but she enjoyed it. And so, but listen, like Tammy and like Odie just said, if you're out here and you're doing these facials, let them put it on their face. Don't you do it. Don't you do it, because you want them to learn how to do it for themselves.
Exactly.
Now, you may have one person set aside that you use as a demo person, but you're still not going to necessarily touch their face. You're just going to show, just show them the strokes, show them the movements. But honestly, all you have to do is just like what Tammy did when she used her hands and said, you just go up, you go out, up and out. Basically, it's just that you don't need to touch them. And it's better that you do not touch them for legal reasons. It's better. So don't do that. Let them do it because they need to know how to do it themselves. I usually have, if I'm having more than one person, I'll have a team of people with me who are in my downline. And we disseminate the product because we have to keep it sanitary. So we don't really when we're applying product for each person, we'll either put it on the tray before they get there, or we'll put it in their hand. If it needs to go into their hands, we will take it around. We don't even pass it around. And because we got to keep it, sanitation is everything. And so you got to be very, very sanitary. So just keep those things in mind. So it's best that you don't touch them unless you're a licensed esthetician, then you can, but you don't want to unless like I said, I have someone that was unable to do it, but they wanted to have the experience. And so I went through each step on them while everyone else was going through each step. So I did their steps for that person. So yeah, just keep that in mind. And it's fun, it's easy, and you can make a lot of money. You can get a lot of PB, whether you're retailing, and if you're building PB, however you want to do it, you can make money doing it, and it's fun. And you can build your customer base because we're a customer-driven business. Yes, we want business partners, but what's really going to give you your bread and butter is going to be how many customers do you have? How many loyal customers do you have? Mm-hmm. How many people are you exposing to the products?
Yes. Miss Teresa, check your text. I sent you a message, and someone else also sent you a message, Teresa. So check the message in the chat, please. And we're going to end with KJ. And again, guys, for those who are new and feel that you want to branch out in doing the skincare, I post the video in the chat that you can use. As Maria said, let them do it themselves. I always let them do it themselves. And guess what? They love doing it themselves. You make it fun. And they're there painting on that mask by themselves, having a wonderful time, or doing the peeling. And so watch the video that I post in the chat, and you can start with that and build on that. And then come on Thursdays and learn what Maria is teaching on the skincare, because as I said, that's $1 trillion industry. And we here in Atami have all this wonderful skincare that we're really not moving. So get on the bandwagon and go. And KJ, you're next.
I am shocked. You mean to tell me we're not supposed to touch these people's face? I could have bought these products and put these men in face. I could have got in trouble. My gosh, just to the day I'm glad I'm on the Zoom. You guys wear me out like this. You can't be scaring me no more. I heard, now I understand why Tammy said, I don't touch their face. I was like, why she say it like that? And now I'm understanding now against the law was. All right,
Okay.
so yeah.
So you don't want
become a certified esthetician, and you can.
Mm-hmm.
We live in a very litigious society, so you don't want people like to sue people for every little thing.
Yeah.
But
That right, Marie. Say it again, please.
I love the hat facial. I love the hat facial because one thing, it's going to save you product, but the other thing, like Novelette said, is that when you look at half of your face and you see, oh my God, I look dead on one side, but the other side I look 5 years younger.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, so do that.
Okay. So I did look online. I saw there's a certificate that you can apply for skincare to training. I seen it. I looked over a while before I got on to be able to speak right now. I also want to say this, Maria. This is what I want from you, and I think this would be fair. I'm so visual. I want to see you I want to see you in action. Put in the skincare, because when you educate online on the Zoom on Thursday, I'm listening and go one out of here. Where is she? She's saying all these beautiful words and all this and this, and she's talking about rubbing this and that. I would love for you to demonstrate it visually when you put in the skin on how to put it on, so we all could see it. I think that would be great, Maria. I think that would be great. Back to you, Maria.
My daughter or my granddaughter sits still long enough, I could get them to be my demo person, and I could put it on there.
Okay, that's fine.
I would, need to film it because they've been saying they're gonna help me film it for forever. So I'll have to get I have another couple of young ladies I could use. If I can ever pin anybody down long enough to let me use them as a demo, and then I could just demonstrate it.
But KJ, don't let that stop you, because that video, as I
Is
said,
it?
that I post, the video I post,
Yeah.
she actually shows you how to put the mask on. She shows you how to do the peel and gel. She shows you how to do all that stuff. So you can start until Maria gets that video going.
And honestly, we have there's a bunch of videos out there that
Exactly.
how to do the skincare. I mean, tons of them.
We're
You know,
talking
so you
about
don't have to
anatomy.
wait on me to do a demo. There's plenty of them out there. You just got to look for them, and they're not hard to find.
Thank you, ladies.
Yeah.
If I can just help out KJ for a quick minute.
What did you say, Mr. CJ?
Hey, KJ, if I can just say something to KJ for a quick minute.
KJ, Mr. CJ speaking to you.
My brother from another mother. Where are you, my brother? Talk to me.
Go ahead,
Where you
CJ.
at, PJ? I'm right here.
And
This
so
is
it
KJ
is
right
just
here.
KJ. Listen, all the first step,
Oh, Mr. CJ, you're
customer
breaking
to
up.
do
Can you fix-
everything
Look,
they
look, you're
they
breaking up. You're breaking up.
You're breaking up, CJ. Can you fix that?
hang on.
Wait for him to come back in.
Yeah, I think he's speaking in the mic.
skincare. You were saying something about the skincare.
Can you hear me, KJ?
Loud and clear.
We can hear you.
Okay.
Talk to me.
All right. So, KJ, listen. I've had some amount of success with the four step. It's really so easy. It's really so simple. I'm surprised I'm not doing it like every weekend. I just simply go through the steps. I play the video and I allow my people to do everything themselves. It's all there. So the video that Novlet posted this morning, that's it. All you're just there to do is to facilitate. Perhaps you'll provide a towel. There needs to be running water, warm water. So preferably in a home environment. It's really just that simple. So I've done it, and so will you. It's easy, KJ. Let's do
You
it.
know, you know, this is what I love about CJ. My man sounds so cool, man, just like me. You know, all you gotta do is just put it on. It's so easy. Just put a slap in your face. It's easy, no problem. I got you, CJ.
Bro, you see
Morning,
this atomy, it's really a breeze. And that's why I am trying to say to us all, listen, make a step. It might be a small step, but a small step done consistently, you're on your way. You're gonna crack the code. And tell me if you're listening, that was awesome. Hats off to you. So KJ, you have everything you need. The videos are there. You have Novlet, you have Maria, you have the Cosmeta Millionaire, you have if you've got skin, you're in. It's done for you. It's a plug and play. All right. You don't touch the skin, you do nothing. The video is there. Walk you through. The customer, you tell the customer, or you're helping the customer to just follow the video, and that's it. You know the best part, KJ? Roughly 30 minutes. 30 minutes. It can take up to 45 minutes, but that's it. And to know that you are realizing real cash in your hand at the end of the exercise. Easy breezy. It's like that's a Friday evening trick. It's a Saturday afternoon thing. It's just like, hey, easy conversation. Would you mind if I do we do a demonstration, a facial, and the cost you may just do it as a demo. It's up to you. The bottom line, KJ, track it. It's really really a breeze, and the look on your customer's face when they. Oh, by the way, you take a picture before, and then a picture after. They will see the quantum difference. The next step is going to be, when can you come back? Can you come back next week Friday? Can you come back? Can we do this next week? And it's really just that simple. Let's do it.
Thank you, CJ. I really appreciate you. You know, I all these times that, you know, when Maria and Novelette, you know, they talk about the skincare. Where were you? You was missing when I was talking. I said, where are all the fellas at? It's only just me talking, right? But I really appreciate you for sharing because, yeah, I agree. It's just that, you know, don't mind me, guys. I'm a comedian at times, man. I be funny at times, but honestly or seriously, all of my brother CJ, I really appreciate you sharing that. Yeah, I just got to order the skincare products. That's why I'm working on with the team to actually try to get it, so we can get it like a whole box because the whole team needed it. You know, so yeah, I also spoke to Maria, you know, on certain things about the skincare and also stuff for the PTA meeting. You know, and so I'm working on some stuff here. I just got to order some stuff to really put it to work. But yeah, you know, I really admire everybody here that really share and highlight some stuff on the Money Memento. You know, that's why I'm here as much as I can in the morning. And so, yeah, I just, you know, we here, you know, I love putting smiles on everybody, even though I could be silly with times. But, you know, I really appreciate you, CJ. My brother from another mother. We gotta parlay. You know, I heard you in Fort Lauderdale. We gotta talk. Oh, you know, since we in the financial business, we can talk to people how they can afford these products. Yeah, man.
AJ, we are in it to win it. I hope that the brothers,
Amen.
that I hope we become products of the product to represent. And I tell you one, one great thing that doing this, the skincare can do and will do for us, KJ. It
Yeah.
helps to validate you as a wellness practitioner. It's the feather in the cap. You might not realize it, but when you are able to guide that customer through the steps, and remember, you are not going to touch anyone's skin. No, 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 no. But the fact that you are there to talk about exfoliation and opening the pores and what it does and does quietly, secretly, it validates you. It it gives you the edge that you need. That's all for me, KJ.
Okay, thank you, Mr. CJ. Miss
Yeah.
Tammy, don't go anywhere. We want to thank you.
Right here.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Thank
right here.
you so much for your time. And guys, I asked her yesterday and she graciously said yes. It was actually last night. I said, you have got to come on tomorrow. And
At
she
10
said,
o'clock.
so thank you so much for sharing. And hopefully you open up other individuals' eyes to the different ways that you can market the product. Guys,
Thank you so much for
yes,
inviting me.
yes, you're welcome, welcome, welcome.
I really appreciate it.
Maria is here on Thursdays doing skincare, guys. Hopefully you know, this will help you to be more excited about the skincare products because let me tell you guys a secret. When women find a skincare product that they like, they stay on it forever. And it's not the supplement where they take it for a while and they stop. If you find the right clientele, women that are into their skin, that's the secret. Not someone you're going to talk into using skincare, but ladies that are already spending money on skincare every month or every couple of months, and they're excited about keeping their skin looking great, they are customers that you can count on shopping all the time. That is why Miss Tammy leads with the skincare, because she wants people that's going to last. Almost all my customers I have on skincare. Oh yes, because that's how you're going to retain your customers. The skincare, the body lotion, the body wash, the toothpaste, those are the things that they will buy religiously every couple of months because we know the products last more than a month. So this is an open door for you guys to truly build your business. And most of the Koreans lead with the skincare. Most of those ladies and men lead with skincare. They don't really lead with hemoheme like we do here.
And their skin is fabulous.
Yes.
It's like porcelain. Their skin is like porcelain. You could actually see through them because I've been up there many times And I'm like, oh my goodness.
Yeah. So guys, just remember that the skincare give you lifelong customers. So start doing parties at home, because I've asked a few ladies if I can come to their home and do party, and they're excited about it. They want you to come and do these skincare parties. And as Maria said, or Miss Tammy, give them a gift. And I had brought up that toothpaste, the travel set. It's the travel set that you give, right, Tammy?
Yes, yes, the travel set, because remember it comes with 4 and it's
Yeah.
reasonable. So given that they're spending what? Well, at the time, I didn't do the other price. They were spending $250 with ease. So it was nothing for me to give them a toothbrush set.
Yeah, this is the travel set, guys. People love this travel set. So you get a toothbrush, a toothpaste, and you get a dental floss in it. This is the floss. I have people ordering just the floss from Tony because they fell in love with the floss. We don't have access to the floss here. So my customers that got the travel set and is in love with the floss, I send them to her because we don't have access to it, not even on the mall that's attached to us. So that's what you get in here for that price. So you're getting the same toothpaste, the same toothbrush, and this nice little case with a dental floss. That's a great gift. Everybody that I've given it to love, love, love it. So that's a great gift to give. Or we do have these. Let me go over here and show you that quickly. Come on. We do have these. If you go to more, I believe, yes. The travel set here. You have the $15 travel cleansing kit or the Fame travel kit here. You can also give imagine these two. You can give any one of these two as a gift also to whoever is hosting the party with whatever else you want to add to it. Yeah.
That's
So
a good idea.
this is the Fame travel kit. So they're getting the full set in here, but it's the travel set. And then with the travel cleansing kit, let me show you guys what comes in it. Come on. Why is it not opening this morning? Okay. I don't know why okay, here it comes. So let's show you guys what's in the cleansing set. So you can, and it's $15. So that's a great gift. So the herbal shampoo, the herbal conditioner, the herbal cleanser, that's the body cleanser, and the body lotion. Of course, you do not get this here.
I give the Rain Rose Mist, toothbrush, paste set, lotion, hand wash, whatever your budget allows. If my party is over a certain amount of money, I may give an evening care for set.
There you go.
I host it.
Care for set is
It depends on what kind of party. If it's $1,000 party, then yeah, I'm going to give her an evening care for set.
Yeah. So it's all up to you guys. And these are the other two that comes in that set. You get the foam cleanser and the deep cleanser. So you get 6 items in that travel set. And as Maria said, depending on the size, on how much was spent, which is what, when I did Mary Kay briefly, that's what they would do. That you would put, if you get an order for $500, this is what you get. If you get an order for $1,000, they're going to get a bigger gift. Most of the time, these people that are hosting the party, they're going to push for the bigger dollar size in sales for you so they can get the better free gift. So you can host it and do it that way.
And right, and you can have them take orders before the party even starts, because sometimes some people can't make it. You can have them say, okay, this is what we have. This is what she's going to be talking about. And they can place their order, even though they didn't go through the experience.
Yeah.
And then also when you offer nice hostess gifts, it's an incentive for other people to book a party. One of the main reasons why you want to have a party is so that other people will book parties from there. So you can stay busy.
Yeah.
Don't forget, ladies, you can know if you're doing something like that, right? How about doing a raffle? They don't have to be there. You could go to Dollar Tree. They have those tickets, like when we went to the meeting about those wonderful products, they call the raffle ticket. Yes. So you could even do that as well too.
True, true, true. For those who would like to come but can't make it. So there's lots of different ways to do it, because I'm going to start doing, because I have one lady that's like, okay, come on, when are you coming? I'm getting she's got a large family, lots of girls. So I'm excited about that. But yeah, so Miss Teresa said, it's confusing because it's called a cleansing kit instead of a travel kit, but great gift. Yeah. But yes, guys, so there are lots of options for you with what you can give away, and just make it fun. Just make it fun. And people, if you do one and they like it, they tend to invite you more often because they want the free gift. And Maria does a good job in how she sets up hers. So one of the times she comes, she'll go through and show you exactly what it is that she does. She sets it up really nice. It's really pretty. She goes all out. So yeah. So great, great, great. Oh Lord, we went too long today, but you guys were participating. So actually makes it.
They're having a lot of fun. That's why.
Yeah, it was fun today.
This is the longest that we've ever been.
Yeah.
At least by 12. This is long. Look, it's almost going on 1 o'clock. But it's all good. It's all good. I hope everybody learned something and they had fun. Hopefully, Novelette, this won't be the only time that you bring me on. I really appreciate it. Listen, I have to go. I got to go make some money because I'm excited. I have to go. I'm signing off. Happy Labor Day to everybody. Be safe, be safe, be safe. And let's go out and make that money.
And you can always chime in whenever we say, hey, anyone have anything to say? You can come out and say what's going on. Tell us the new stuff you're doing. And guys, this is how it's supposed to be when I said we need to communicate. Because if she didn't reach out to me the other day, she was on a Zoom and she heard someone say Novelette and she thought it was me. That's why she wanted me to call her. But this would not have happened had we not communicated like that. So guys, if you're doing something out there that's working, we're open to have you come forth and share it. Because that's how we can help each other.
If you guys are in the Stockbridge area, call me. I gave out my number. Call me. Let's go do this boots on the ground. It's exercise. You're losing weight, and we could have some fun. And we need some new meat for our products. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, I need to learn that because I can't never get it right.
Well, if you're in Stockbridge, if you're in the Henry County area, come on down. You will get to see Tammy. Marie, I will hope to see you soon because I know that you're in the
call me, Tammy. Give me a call.
Oh God, you know what? Call me, Marie, because we didn't talk in so long. I'm so sorry. I forgot your number. You're not locked in my phone. You have my number?
Yeah, I'll give you. I think so. I think I took it.
404. I'm gonna say it again. 404-862-9057. You got it?
Got it.
Okay. All right. See you guys. Love you. Bye-bye.
Have a wonderful, blessed day. Thank you for staying. We had a really, really good day today. It was really fun. So thank you guys. And see you all tomorrow's next training. So have a blessed day, guys. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Aja.